We've all been there. Picture this, it's Sunday night, you have a big project due Friday. Do you start working, or do you tell yourself, I'll feel more motivated tomorrow? We've all been there, putting things off until that magical moment when motivation strikes. But here's the catch. Motivation often doesn't show up until we start taking action. Remember that time you were dreading going for a run? But once you laced up your shoes and got moving, you felt energized and accomplished. That's because action often precedes motivation, not the other way around. It's not about waiting for inspiration to strike. Many people believe that motivation is a prerequisite for action. They wait for a surge of inspiration or a burst of energy before tackling their to-do lists. However, this approach can be a recipe for procrastination and missed opportunities. Motivation is often the of action, not the cause. When we take that first step, no matter how small, it can spark a chain reaction. This initial action creates momentum, which in turn fuels our motivation to keep going. Get moving, even if it's just a small step. It might seem insignificant at first, but every journey begins with that initial movement. Whether it's a step on a trail, a foot on a staircase, or even just getting out of bed, the act of moving forward, no matter how small, sets the stage for greater things to come. The key to unlocking endless productivity is to break free from the misconception that we need to feel motivated before we can act. Often we find ourselves trapped by the chains of procrastination, waiting for the perfect moment or the ideal burst of inspiration. But the truth is, motivation often follows action, not the other way around. By taking that first step, we can shatter the barriers that hold us back. Instead, we need to shift our focus to simply starting. Press that start button, open that laptop, write those first words. The initial action, no matter how small, can create a ripple effect leading to more significant progress. It's about building momentum one small step at a time. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect wave of inspiration. Life rarely offers us ideal conditions. If we wait for everything to be just right, we might end up waiting forever. Instead, seize the moment you have now. Even if it feels imperfect, it's better to start and adjust along the way than to remain stagnant. Think of it like launching a rocket. The initial phase requires a tremendous amount of energy and effort. The engines roar to life and the rocket strains against the pull of gravity. This is the hardest part, but it's also the most crucial. It takes a tremendous amount of energy to overcome inertia and break free from the Earth's gravitational pull. Similarly, our first steps might feel the hardest as we push against our own inertia and the weight of our doubts and fears. But this effort is what propels us forward. But once the rocket is in motion, it requires less effort to maintain its trajectory. The same principle applies to our actions. Once we get moving, the momentum we build makes it easier to keep going. The initial struggle gives way to a smoother journey. Similarly, taking that first step, no matter how small, can be the catalyst for achieving our goals. Whether it's starting a new project, learning a new skill, or making a lifestyle change, the act of beginning sets everything else in motion. Each small step builds upon the last, creating a path to success. So don't underestimate the power of that first step. Embrace it and let it lead you to greater heights. Your secret weapon for consistent productivity. Here's a simple yet powerful trick to jumpstart your productivity: the daily checkoff system. This method is not just about getting things done. It's about creating a habit that fosters a productive mindset. By consistently using this system, you can transform your approach to daily tasks and long-term goals. At the beginning of each day, write down 3 to 5 important tasks you want to accomplish. These tasks should be specific and actionable, giving you a clear roadmap for the day. This practice helps you prioritize what's truly important and ensures that you stay focused on your goals. These don't have to be monumental tasks. In fact, it's better to start with smaller, manageable goals. Breaking down larger projects into bite-sized tasks makes them less overwhelming and more achievable. This approach not only boosts your confidence, but also keeps you motivated as you see steady progress. As you complete each task, physically check it off your list. This simple act of checking off tasks is more powerful than it seems. It provides a tangible sense of accomplishment and serves as a visual reminder of your progress. Each checkmark is a small victory that propels you forward. This simple act provides a sense of accomplishment and releases a surge of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. Dopamine not only makes you feel good, but also reinforces the behavior, making you more likely to repeat it. This biological response is a key factor in building productive habits. This positive reinforcement creates a feedback loop that motivates you to keep going. The more you complete tasks and check them off, the more motivated you become to tackle the next one. Over time, this creates a powerful cycle of productivity that can help you achieve your goals and maintain consistent progress. Building momentum. How small wins lead to bigger accomplishments. Each check mark on your list represents a small victory. These small wins, no matter how insignificant they may seem, have a cumulative effect. They build momentum and create a sense of progress, which can be incredibly motivating. Imagine you have a long-term goal like running a marathon. At first, the idea might seem daunting, almost impossible, but by breaking it down into smaller, manageable tasks, you can make steady progress. Each day you run a little further, each week you increase your stamina, and each month you see tangible improvements. These small wins, like running an extra mile or shaving a few seconds off your time, add up over time. They build momentum and create a sense of progress, which can be incredibly motivating. This concept applies to all areas of life, whether it's personal development, career growth, or even learning a new skill. By focusing on small, achievable tasks, you can maintain a sense of accomplishment and keep your motivation high. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small and gathers more snow as it rolls, gaining momentum and size along the way. This snowball effect is a powerful metaphor for how small wins can lead to bigger accomplishments. It starts small and gathers more snow as it rolls, gaining momentum and size along the way. Similarly, each task you complete, no matter how small, contributes to your overall progress and brings you closer to your larger goals. This is why it's important to celebrate small victories and recognize their value. By acknowledging and celebrating these small wins, you reinforce positive behavior and create a cycle of success. Each small win boosts your confidence and encourages you to take on the next challenge. Over time, these small wins accumulate, leading to significant achievements and helping you reach your ultimate goals. So remember to break down your goals into smaller tasks, celebrate your progress, and keep the momentum going. Every small win is a step closer to your bigger accomplishments. From dreading to doing, experience the power of taking action. Remember that feeling of dread you experience when you procrastinate? The task looms over you, creating stress and anxiety. However, when you start taking action, that feeling often dissipates. You shift from a state of worry and inaction to one of engagement and progress. As you check off items on your list, you gain a sense of control over your workload. This sense of control can be empowering and motivating, leading to a more positive and productive mindset. Visualizing success. Imagine the satisfaction of checking off your goals. Visualization is a powerful tool that can enhance motivation and productivity. Before you even begin working on a task, take a moment to visualize yourself successfully completing it. Imagine the feeling of satisfaction as you check it off your list. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for action and increases your chances of follow-through. By visualizing the desired outcome, you create a mental blueprint for success and increase your motivation to make it a reality. The power of habit. Make productivity an automatic part of your day. The daily checkoff system is more than just a productivity hack. It's a habit-forming tool. When you consistently use this system, it becomes an ingrained part of your routine. Over time, you'll find that taking action and checking off tasks becomes automatic, like brushing your teeth or having your morning coffee. Remember, the key to forming any habit is consistency. The more regularly you use the daily checkoff system, the more ingrained it will become in your daily routine. Conclusion: don't wait. Start creating your own success today. Unlocking endless productivity isn't about waiting for motivation to strike. It's about taking action and creating momentum. The daily checkoff system provides a simple yet effective framework for building this habit. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start creating your own success today, one check mark at a time.